Hello everybody, it is Randy Andy and I am here with Steven and we are going to go watch Rogue One. And we are super excited for that. I'm excited, but the thing is, I got given a spoiler which I won't disclose here, but it's kind of annoying because I thought this movie was going to be predictable, and apparently for the most part it is, but that certain thing apparently isn't completely, so that kind of sucks. And yeah, so you know who you are if you're watching this video, which you probably will be because you're a friend, and yeah, screw you, I guess. Alright, so we are close to the mall now. Yeah.
Case in point.
And I mean, it's kind of a race against time right now. The doors open at 2 and it's what, like 1:54 or something?
Yep.
But thankfully, IMAX 3D has tons of ads, so it should be cool. Yeah, hopefully we are. We definitely will be. I don't even know what I'm saying. But yeah, the turnoff is right here. I don't know if the camera's gonna show it very well. The turnoff is right there, and then Cape Gate, which is the mall, is like right next to it pretty much. So we should be okay.
We'll see us coming around the corner.
Yep. And after that, we'll give you our first impressions of the movie, I guess.
If we're not fangirling too hard.
But first, look at these. These are the glasses you have to wear compared to actual 3D. We'll check back with you guys soon.
Here's a number. What's that shit say? Psych! That's the wrong number!
So, what'd you think of the movie?
I have not the words to describe it, nor the attention span, but
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic. Better than episode 7 in my opinion. I had a smile on my face the whole way through.
Yep. Yeah, that movie was awesome. And like, okay, the spoiler I got didn't even matter because it was so, I don't want to say why it didn't really matter.
It's pretty insignificant.
But yeah, it didn't really matter. The movie was, I'm gonna be honest, and this might be a little ballsy, it's my favorite Star Wars movie now.
Oh damn.
It overtakes episode 5, and that's a hard one to do. And some people are gonna disagree, some people obviously aren't gonna find this their favorite. It's mine, okay, and just deal with it. Like, then you can't really tell me this is a spoiler, because it happens like every Star Wars film. There's a scene where like all these rebel ships are coming out of hyperspace and blah 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 blah, and like, it took me back to episode 4 and 6, mostly 6, because that was when you had all the massive ships. And I'm being completely straight. Like, it wasn't overwhelming, but like I just had a massive smile, and I was just tearing up, and I'm not even kidding about that. I didn't expect it, but it was just done so well, and it just brought me back to when I watched the film when I was like, I don't know, 9, maybe 8, 7, 6, something like that. And it just brought me back to my childhood of watching Star Wars when nothing else could like make me feel better. So I don't know, it was just amazing. And Vader's in it not for very long. He's in it for 2 scenes. But both scenes are just awesome. Chris Stockman said that Chris Stockman said there was too little Vader. I disagree. I think the fact there was so little, but that both scenes were practically perfect, was the better decision. Keeping it small doses and just making it orgasmical.
That's a word.
Yeah, it is. I mean, like, the second Vader scene, because it was coming around near the end-ish, I was just praying it would happen, and it did. Oh, it was too good.
Can you imagine editing that in to the beginning of the relevant Star Wars film? Like, re-editing?
Yeah, I mean, Guys, it ties it together so well. Like, I'm not joking. It basically like clicks straight into episode 4.
It's beautiful.
You don't expect it to tie in so well. And all these old characters here, well, you see Mon Mothma in the trailer, but like the
Grand Moff Tarkin.
Yep, Grand Moff Tarkin is in it, Leia's in it, but not for very long.
Like literally like 15 seconds.
Yeah. So Grand Moff Tarkin's in it, which I was so glad about. It's obviously CGI, but it's actually really good CGI.
Yeah.
I feel like they took someone who looked like similar to him or something and changed his face.
They legit
That's
pulled
how good it was.
Yeah, they pulled a Paul Walker.
Yeah. There was an ambassador there, Ambassador Organa, or whatever, something Organa, right?
It's Ambassador Organa
Yeah.
because he's got blood ties to Leia Organa.
Yeah. But I'm not sure if he's an ambassador, but either way, I think he is. Anyway, he was in the film like very briefly. It was just great to see that all these original characters were still there. I think Organa was the only one of the old people besides Mon Mothma who wasn't CGI, because he wasn't, like, episode 3 came out, what, 10 years ago? So he has some grey hairs now, but he was definitely still young enough to do the role, I think. But yeah, Rogue One, amazing film. Like, that was money well spent. Better than episode 7 in my opinion. Sure, it's a spin-off, so it's not going to have all the tropes, but in fact they made it a little better for me. I preferred it being different and a bit more gritty and a bit more, I mean, it's not, I can't really call it a dark film, it wasn't very dark, but it was a lot more gritty, a lot more boots to the ground.
It had its own finesse.
And Donnie Yen, I think the character's name is Imru Shinwa or something, his fight scenes are like probably some of the best choreography I've seen in Star Wars yet. It wasn't too flashy like the prequels, so it was just like, come on. And it wasn't like terribly bad like episode 4, Alec Guinness versus Dave Prowse. Don't know why I used the actors' names. It was just like somewhere in the middle that just fit perfectly, and it was like a kung fu movie almost. It was awesome. So yeah, like if I had to give this movie a rating, I'd give it a 9 out of 10. I know that sounds like, if it's your favorite movie, why don't you give it a 10 out of 10? Like, if I'm gonna be totally honest, I can't give any of the other Star Wars films a 9. I'd give episode 5 an 8, episode 6 a 7, episode 4 maybe like a 7.5, maybe a 7. I'd give like the prequels, episode 3 like a 6, episode 2 like a 5, episode 1 like a 4. And that Clone Wars spin-off, I'd give it like a 6. So yeah, this is the first one for me that's hitting a 9 out of 10 if I'm going to use a ranking system. I think that is where we're going to end the vlog, because I'm spent now. I'm emotionally spent. That was amazing. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in to the vlog, and we'll see you next time.
Yes, guys, drive safe.